Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be doing an updated version of my go-to glam summer makeup look. This is the makeup look I wore in a video a while back called like my go-to summer products. It's kind of a chit chat video. I talked about a lot of different things, a lot of random things I'm sure nobody probably cares about, but welcome to my channel. But yeah, besides that, let's go ahead and jump into the makeup. I promise I'm not naked. I have a halter top on. I'm gonna look real naked for the next several minutes while I do my eyeshadow, but we're just gonna work through that, you know? So my eyes are already primed with my Anastasia eye primer. I have been so hooked on this eye primer lately. It's been absolutely insane. I never thought I'd be an eye primer girl, but here we are. Like, I thought I was concealer and powder till the day I die, and then I tried this. I'm like, oh, everything I know is a lie. Cool. So for summertime, I like to do more like warm tone, bronzy, just normal summertime looks. You can of course wear taupey and cool tone shadows in the summertime, but I feel like warm tones with like bronzy skin and like a summer outfit just really is a vibe. So I'm gonna take Anastasia Soft Glam. Already surprised? Not even a little bit. I am project panning this palette, but also it's like my most favorite palette of all time. So I'm first gonna dip into the shade Orange Soda. It's a really light, like peachy transition shade, and I'm taking that on a really big fluffy brush, tapping off the excess. And I'm just gonna buff that through my crease in windshield wiper motions. This shade reminds me a lot of Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek. You guys remember when like that was the transition shade? Like everyone and their mother was using Peach Smoothie. I think I still have Peach Smoothie in a Z palette back there. I say back there like you have any idea what I'm talking about. My makeup's stored over there. Speaking of Makeup Geek, not to like insert myself in the drama, but did anyone see Marlena's video she posted last night? It was titled like Dear Influencers. I watched the entire video, the entire like hour and a half long video. I watched it before bed last night, and it just got me thinking about a lot, especially when it comes to this industry. I don't know, there's just so much that goes on behind scenes that like you and I will probably never know about. And honestly, we really don't need to know what goes on behind scenes. Like, we just need to be here for the makeup, not the drama. And I feel like that's been a really big trend the past couple of years, is everyone's so focused on the drama that like nobody even cares about makeup anymore. And like that's why we're all doing this, is because of makeup and beauty, trying to make each other feel better about ourselves. And I just feel like we've been tearing each other down the past couple of years in this community, and I'm not liking where that's going. And as a smaller micro influencer, I want to change that, you know? But like obviously I don't have a huge following, so like I really can't be like that big of a difference. I can start obviously now with like my smaller following and like work it up, but I don't know, I want to get away from the drama, and I want to do more makeup. Like I just feel like that's like the biggest thing I took away from that video. I was like, wow, this community is like way too much drama, and we need to like just take it back to what it's all about. I don't know, I'm just so sick of hearing drama, it's ridiculous. I'm not gonna take burnt orange. It's like a deeper burnt version of orange soda, and I'm taking that into my crease as well. I'm just not gonna take it as high up as I have orange soda. And I'm taking a smaller but still fluffy brush to do this. I just want makeup to be a positive thing again. I am so tired of seeing all the drama in the beauty community. And the thing is, the beauty community is so big and diverse. Like literally like the same like 5 or 6 people that keep having drama, while the rest of the community isn't. But we all focus on the same top 5 people that keep having scandal after scandal after scandal. There's just so many talented people out there that, you know, aren't controversial and, you know, have such good hearts, are in this community for all the right reasons and whatever, and they're not doing as well, they're not making as much money, they don't have as many subscribers or followers or whatever, they're never talked about or praised. I don't know, it doesn't really sit right with me. And I get it, like drama is going to be like what everyone wants to talk about. Even if like you don't like makeup, you want to know all the tea about the drama, and I'm just getting really tired of it. This is turning in from like my go-to summer makeup look to now it's Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, but you know what, that's fine. I asked you guys on Instagram the other day what kind of videos you wanted to see, and a lot of you wanted to see Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, so doing like a combo here, you know, 2 for 1. I'm gonna dip back and forth between Sienna and Rustic on this like flat packing but still fluffy brush. It's older than dirt, and like look how frayed it is. Oh my god, it's super old, and it didn't start looking like this until recently. I should just go buy another brush like this, but I mean this one still works, and it doesn't like poke my eyes, it looks kind of funny. I will link Marlena's video down below if you want to go check it out. It is pretty long. Please don't leave this video and go watch that one. Finish me first. Just kidding, you can do what you want, but it is a pretty long video. But I don't know, it gives you a lot of insight to really how messed up this community has been. And I just want to change it. I think that's kind of just my spiel here. I feel like I've been talking and not really saying much. Basically, I want to end the drama. Tired of it. My heart really does feel for Marlena because, I mean, she was like the OG, like the person that really like started this community. Not just her, like there was a couple others, but you know, she was like one of the first people that made this industry what it is. And I just don't feel like she's gotten the respect that she deserves for that. That's my 2 cents on that. I'm now taking Sienna and I'm just buffing out my edges. I'm now gonna dip into Cypress Umber. I think I'm gonna mix a little bit of mulberry with it. Just go back and forth. And I'm taking that in my outer edge to deepen this look up. And then I'm gonna take the tiniest bit of Noir. It's the black, I don't know. And I'm just placing that on the outermost portion of my eye just to add a little bit of depth, but like I don't want it to be like super black out there, you know? And then for a shimmer my lid, you could totally take like glistening or fairy or bronze or any kind of like gold shimmer, warm tone shimmer you have in the palette you're using if you're like following along. But me, I'm gonna be like a little bit extra. I'm gonna take a Tarte Chrome Paint in the shade Top Yacht. I do want to get more shades of these because these are beautiful. I was using them for a hot minute when I first got them last year, and then like I stopped for some unknown reason. And now I'm back at it, and it's like my most favorite thing. I will say these do flake a little bit, like when you first apply them, if you don't apply them like with your finger or like with a really, really wet brush. If you apply it with just a brush like dry like this, like yeah, you're gonna fall out all over the place. But if you spray your brush real nice and then apply it, you don't get that much flakiness. These are just so pretty, especially for summer, because it's just so like metallic, but it's still like a wearable metallic. Like there's not a bunch of like chunky glitter in it. It's just like the most beautiful foiled shadow. All right, and then to highlight my brow bone, I'm gonna take the shade Glistening. Oh, I think I just hit pan on Glistening. Like a little bit, you see that? Project Pan coming through. A lot of you guys also wanted to see a Project Pan update. I'm gonna do that once I hit the 3-month mark on doing Project Pan. Just because I don't want to do it too consistently, because like truthfully, how far could you get into a product in like a month and a half's time, you know? I feel like 3 months is a pretty good time to be like, okay, like yeah, I made some decent dentage in this palette or this product, but I've only been doing Project Pan for like a month and a half, maybe 2 months, so I'm gonna wait till the 3-month mark, then I'll do one, and then like every 3 months from that, you know? So it's a video I'm gonna do. Obviously I'm gonna do some updates throughout the year, but there's just like no point in doing an update right now because I haven't made that big of a dent in many things besides this palette is like the only thing I've made a pretty significant dent in. For lashes today, I'm gonna take my Bold Face Makeup Lashes in the style Bold is Beautiful. Here's what they look like. I'm just gonna apply those really quickly. Okay, I actually changed my mind. I'm not gonna use the Bold is Beautiful. I'm gonna use Spice It Up by Bold Face. Are we surprised? Not at all. Okay, I'm actually gonna back it up from the camera a little bit because we're gonna move on into the face. The lashes are still drying with lash glue on them, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my primer while I'm waiting for that to dry. I'm gonna take my No Pore Balloon Primer by Touch in Sol. I have been loving this, especially in the summertime because I'm a little bit oilier right now, a little bit sweatier looking. And don't get me wrong, I like being, you know, dewy. I just sound so funny. I like being dewy, but like I don't like looking like a greasy pig. So I feel like there's a fine line between glowing and sweating, and I cross it every day. Usually I would go with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, but I'm running out of it. So I'm gonna use my Gerard Cosmetics Hydrating Facial Mist as like a primer water today. I like this one too, but I like my Smashbox one more because the Smashbox one's more like fine, whereas this is kind of like thicker feeling. It's like more like lotiony feeling, but like not. It's hard to explain, but I like the Smashbox one more. This one is good, but it's not my favorite. I guess I'm gonna start doing my foundation while I'm waiting for my lashes to dry. I'm mixing 2 foundations today. I have been obsessed with this combo recently. I don't even know how I stumbled across it. I just kind of was like, oh, let's just try this. And I'm like, I'm glad I did. So I've been loving my Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. I love this in the summertime anyway, but for some reason it's been like really good recently. Like it's been better than I remember it being. So we're gonna use some of that. I'm also gonna take my Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation Concealer. The only reason I'm really taking this is because the Physicians Formula one is a bit too light on me right now. So I'm just placing the Clinique one kind of in the places I'm going to like bronze later. Wow, it's really hard to do makeup with hoop earrings in. Forgot about that. I like never do my makeup on camera anymore. So this is like really weird. Guys, my 1-year YouTube anniversary was just the other day. It was actually like a video just like this one. It was like my easy go-to summer makeup, something like that. Please don't go watch it. It's very cringy, and I didn't know how to edit, and I didn't really know how to talk on camera, and it's just kind of the worst, honestly. I thought it'd be cool if I did like a part 2 or like an updated version of my go-to glam summer makeup. It's not very different than last year's, but it's like a little different, you know? I'm using different products, I think, is like the big thing. Thank you, Turbo, for your commentary. Now I'm taking that Physicians Formula foundation on like the places I would usually like brighten or conceal. Now I'm gonna buff that in with a beauty sponge. Also, I've had quite a few people DM me and ask me for a skincare routine, which thank you, honestly. I don't think my skin is like that great, to be honest. Like, I don't think I have a horrible skin by any means, but like, I don't know, I just wasn't expecting to ever get that many requests for a skincare routine video. But I will say that it's coming, I want to say later this week, maybe early next week, somewhere in that time frame. I think I'm finally at a place where I'm really happy with my skincare routine. So yeah, you'll get that video soon. Okay, I'm gonna take some foundation down my neck because we're looking a little funky with a little neckline. So right on my little double chin, we're just gonna smear some foundation. Just gonna buff it down. You know what, I gotta stop talking about my body in such a negative way. I don't know, I realize I'm such a bad culprit about talking so negatively about my own body. Like, I don't know, when I was getting ready to film this video, I was listening to a podcast, a lovely podcast. It's called Approachable. Samantha Ravindal and her friend Alyssa. I don't remember her last name, sorry Alyssa, you're not watching this, but like, if you ever do, I'm sorry that I can't remember your last name at the moment. But they do a podcast together and they talk about like such great and important topics in my personal opinion. And today's episode, I'll try to link it down below. I really don't know how you would link a podcast, but I'll do my best. This episode they're doing today, which I haven't finished yet, I'm gonna finish it when I'm done filming this video. It's all about like body positivity and how we need to stop talking about our bodies in a negative way. And it's like, that's so true. Is my body perfect and where like I want it to be? And is it like the most in shape I've ever been and like the thinnest I've ever been? No, not even remotely close. It's probably the heaviest I've ever been, to be honest with you. But, and like, yeah, I do want to change and I do want to be healthier and like all that, and I do want to lose weight, but I feel like talking about my body in a negative way in the meantime isn't going to help anything, and it's just going to worsen and worsen my self-esteem, my depression. It's going to heighten my anxiety. It's not good. I feel like as women, men too, but especially as women, we're so cultured into thinking like something's wrong with our body. Like, we can never just be happy with our bodies. There's always some way we can fix it, some, you know, minor thing or some really big thing, you know. I just feel like we've been, you know, trained to almost hate our bodies no matter what we look like. To you, like, yeah, you hate your body and you wish you could change it, but to somebody else, your body could be their, like, dream body, you know? It's just important that we love our bodies for what they are. It's okay to want to lose weight and it's okay to want to be healthier and want to go to the gym and all that, but I don't know, I just hate how conditioned I feel we all are to hate ourselves. I just don't feel like that's okay. And this kind of ties into what I was saying earlier about the beauty community and how it's like drama, and how we need to go back to talking about makeup and self-love and positivity, because I do feel like the beauty community has such an opportunity to make the world a better place, and that way we can all like learn to self-love ourselves and like have body positivity no matter what size your body is, and you know, just be more accepting of who we are. But I just feel like we're not there yet, but I do feel like it's possible to get there, you know? And I want to be a part of that change, god damn it. I'm gonna apply some concealer now. I'm gonna take my Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I don't know why, but recently I've been not wearing as much concealer. I don't know. I'm sure I'm gonna put it on and you're guys gonna be like, that's still a lot, Allie. And like, yeah, it's still a lot in comparison to how little some people wear, but like, I used to really cake on the concealer, and like lately, I don't know, I've just been kind of like feeling a little more natural, I guess. So I think that's all the concealer I'm gonna wear today. And I know it still looks like a lot for a lot of people, but I used to do like the full-blown like triangle under the eyes, on the chin, Cupid's bow, nose, right here in the little like nose crevices, and like do a bunch on the forehead. And now I'm just kind of like, don't really need all that. I don't know, man, I'm just kind of digging the more like natural skin vibe lately. I think it's just because the weather and like caking on a bunch of makeup sounds like the absolute worst. Okay, I'm gonna set my direct under eye with some powder. I'm gonna take my ProFilter Loose Setting Powder by Fenty Beauty. And I'm only gonna set my direct under eye area for right now, because I'm gonna go on some cream products. So like I said, I'm going into some cream products. This is totally optional, but for me personally, I like using more creams in the summertime and setting it with powder because I just feel like in the summertime, it's hot, we get sweaty, you know. We're just sweating more because it's so hot, and I feel like since we're sweating more, our makeup is, you know, coming off a bit faster. But when you have a cream product underneath as like a backup plan almost to say, like it's like your underneath layer of protection, so even if you sweat off your powders, you still have like that cream underneath to really like shine through when you start getting all sweaty and greasy and oily. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm gonna take some of this cream contour from this Tarte Pro Glow Kit. I actually hate this, not the cream product, but I hate this palette because I really don't like the highlighters inside. I mentioned this in like a products I hate video or something like that. I don't like 4 of the 6 things in here, so that's why I mentioned it, but I still do like the cream in the powder contours. I don't like to overdo it with the cream products because I feel like it can look pretty muddy, but you know, just a little bit never hurt nobody. Taking out my cheekbones, my nose, and a little bit in the forehead. I applied that with a small beauty blender. Now I'm gonna take my beauty blender I used to put on my foundation and buff it out. I like using the beauty blender I use for foundation to do this because it's going to help blend it so much more seamlessly because it already has your foundation on, which is on your face, of course. So it just like blends it all together, makes it a nice little melting pot. I've also been really into cream blush lately. This is the Flower Beauty Blush Balm in the shade Nectar. I did pick up those ColourPop blush sticks and highlight sticks, and to be honest, guys, I really don't like them. I was gonna do a whole review video on them, but I wanted to wear them like a couple times with like a couple different foundations and like by itself, over powder, with powder on top, and things like that, you know? And just no matter how I wore those blush and highlight sticks, I really just didn't like it. I feel like they looked really heavy on my skin. And not only that, like, it just looked really weird. I think I maybe picked up like colors that aren't that great for my skin type, or colors I don't personally like on my skin tone, but I don't know, I just felt like it looked really heavy on my skin, and I just wasn't the biggest fan of those ColourPop blush and lid sticks. So in case you're wondering what I thought about those, because I know I did mention I bought them in a video a while back, yeah, I'm not really loving them. They're kind of not my favorite thing. I'm also going to use some cream highlight. This is Anastasia Perla. I am project painting this as well, and I have used quite a bit of it. I kind of figured when summer started I would use this cream highlight more. I just kind of don't really think to do cream products in the wintertime because I really don't like need to wear them, you know? Because my makeup doesn't really like melt off as fast as it does in the summer. But I really like this cream highlight a lot. Okay, now I'm going to go in and set my entire face with that Fenty Beauty ProFilter powder. Take it down my neck too because I did apply foundation there. And like honestly, if you want to do like a super like natural kind of face makeup, you could leave it like this. I'm gonna go ahead and apply another bronzer and blush and highlight on top of all of this. I'm gonna take my Milani Baked Bronzer in Soleil. Oh gee, I'm pretty sure I used this exact bronzer in my video last year like this. My very first YouTube video ever. That's how long I've been loving this product, man. I'm gonna use that same bronzer to contour my nose. I think I used this blush in last year's video too. I didn't even plan this, guys. I really was just grabbing products that I like to use in summertime. Didn't even think about the fact that a lot of these are just repeats of last year. Life is crazy. Okay, so I'm taking my Anastasia blush trio in Peachy Love. I know for a fact I used this last year. That's so crazy. I know I for sure didn't use this brush because this brush is pretty newer in my collection. I actually used this brush right here last year. All right, I'm gonna do my lower lash line really quickly. I'm not doing anything too extravagant for this. I'm just gonna take all the mattes I used up top and place it on the bottom. So like right now I'm taking orange soda and just buffing that on my lower lash line. Oh my god, I just want to give a quick thank you to anyone that tuned in to my Instagram live I did the other day. That was my first ever Instagram live. It was pretty fucking rough. I wasn't prepared to be put on the spot like that and just have things to talk about, which is so stupid. Like I should have known, like, yeah, you need things to talk about when you're gonna go live, Allie. Like I was kind of just like, oh shit, like I don't even know what to talk about. Like I felt so awkward. So if you sat through that, thank you. And if you ask me questions and help me, you know, get to talking, thank you. I kind of want to do lives on Instagram more often. If that's something y'all want to see, let me know. If you're not following my Instagram, I leave it down below in every single video, so go check it out. I really don't even post that much on Instagram. I feel like I've been posting more on Instagram than I did in the past, but I don't really post, I don't feel like that much on it. Others may disagree, but I don't feel like I post that much on Instagram. All right, now I'm gonna take glistening and I'm gonna use that as an inner corner highlight. Before I apply my mascara to my lower lash line, I'm gonna spray my face with my Milani Make It Last setting spray. I like to spray my face before I apply highlighter, that way the highlighter like sticks more and like is more like ba ba boom in your face, you know, so Okay, I like to let my face dry a little bit before I apply my highlight, just so it's not like patchy looking. I'm gonna run some brow gel through my brow hairs. This is the ColourPop brow gel. I don't think they have more than one. I will list and link everything I use down below like I do usually. All right, I'm gonna apply my highlight. I'm gonna use my Anastasia Glow Kit in the style Sugar. I think I used this highlighter last year too. I really don't change my products up that much, huh? I'm gonna take the shade Butterscotch and just apply that to my cheekbones. I mean, would you change this highlighter up either though? I mean, look at that. But bam. I'm also gonna take some of my ColourPop times Becky G loose highlight in, I can't say it, so I'm just gonna leave it on screen. Just to like add a little more glowiness to my skin, you know, because I clearly don't have enough on. All right, I'm gonna apply some lower lash line mascara. Okay, for lips, you could do a nude color, you could do a gloss, you could do a bold color. I'm gonna do a bold color because I gotta keep shit interesting, because I can't do the same warm tone, smoky eye with a nude lip every single video. It'll get a little repetitive. So I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty Poutsicle lip in the shade Sun Snatch. It's the really pretty orange that I can't get enough of. I really do love this color so much. All right, I don't really know if the lip color goes that well with the shirt, but you also really can't see the shirt for like 95% of this video, so kind of just look like I'm naked, but that's all right. One last product that's gonna seem a little extra to most, but I am the epitome of extra. I'm gonna take my Anastasia Shimmering Body Oil and just spray that on my body. This smells absolutely divine. Smells like happiness, to be quite frank, but also like coconut and vanilla, and it's just like the most perfect thing. And now I have it all over my hands. Be right back. Okay, I'm gonna set my face one last time, my Milani Make It Last. All right, guys, and that was my updated go-to summer glam makeup look. Looks about the same as everyone else's, but I use my own favorite products and my own techniques. I can imagine this video is gonna be a bit lengthier because I've been talking so much. I hope you guys found this video somewhat interesting. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to let me know down below, and also give this video a big thumbs up so I know you guys are enjoying these chit chat, get ready with me type of videos. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and besides that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.